Hello my friends and welcome to Wasteland Free with me Mark from DadX, and this game caught my eye in the Xbox Game Pass section. It's available on the Xbox and PC and I'm sure probably on PS4 too. It's a mixture of Fallout roleplay kind of a game and an XCom kind of tactical combat game. I've always liked that kind of game. I had a Space Marine 40k game on the PSP that I played a lot. It got very hard. I liked it. Anyway, enough about that. It's caught my eye. I'm going to give it a go. It looks very interesting. I've played it through a little bit just to get a little bit of a feel for it, and also so I won't talk absolute nonsense early on. So let's get in and have a look, shall we? I'm actually going to do the playthrough on the Xbox. I played it on PC too, and with a controller there's absolutely no difference in gameplay whatsoever. So off we go. So here we are, we're going to start up a brand new game. First thing we're going to do is select the difficulty, and I'm going to play on normal combat difficulty I think, but we are going to turn on friendly fire. Yeah, I think that's about right. Now this first episode is going to be very narrative heavy, as the beginning of any RPG game is likely to be. So I'll let it get on with its own introduction, and I shall minimise my chatter during the dialogue. Every monster was a man first. Bit ominous.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fella calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
That looks ominous.
Whoa! Sorry, Major.
Never trust a doll's head.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
This looks too easy. Oh, look at that. Very ominous. It's not going well. Really not going well.
Yeah. It's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
Good for them. That looks like the best course of action there. Right, there we are. We've been ambushed. We're, as an organisation, on our back feet anyway. Okay, here we are. The game is going to give us a choice of pairs of characters to start the game with. Now, the skills are an issue in this game. We'll get into more detail on that as and when we're looking at character creation and leveling up, etc. All I'm going to say is that you don't really need an active character with the armor modding and weapon modding skills, because the way the game works, you can do all that back at your base with another character. So I'm not sure that that pair would be good for me simply because of Marie's skills there. That's not a bad combination. You got someone going to be using assault rifles and somebody using pistols and shotguns, and we've got a mixture of skills which are quite handy. These guys, let's have a look. Small arms, first aid and brawling for Spence. 2 weapon skills isn't brilliant. I can see why you might want to be able to maybe carry a pistol. We've got the punk lovers, small arms mechanics and lockpicking for Kickboy. Melee combat armor modding and hard ass for Bronco. That's another possible, but I'm actually going to go for the father and daughter team here, William and Lee Sing. I'm a father and I've got a daughter, so they're the most relatable. And skills wise, we've got melee combat, sneaky shit and animal whisperer on William, which is a nice little mixture. And on Lee Sing, we've got sniper rifles, kiss ass and lockpicking, which isn't a bad little start for it's probably going to be our go ahead scout character. So we're going to select this pair. We will get to create some characters very soon. Right, so this is like the tail end of the ambush we witnessed.
Team November. Traction on the steepest shot. But find me a minute and I think I can get the weapons online.
Right, so we're in combat. I'm going to talk about the principles of the game kind of as we go along, rather than spend a long time at the beginning tutorializing too much. That's the plan anyway. During this section, the enemy seems to only engage your allies until they run out of allies to engage. So this is William. He's got 7 action points. And as we can see down by his weapon, we're getting a little tutorial screens as we go along. Combat movement. The blue area is where we can move to and still attack. The yellow area is where we can move to. As I was saying, William's got 7 action points. It takes 3 action points to use the weapon, as you can see down at the bottom of the screen towards the left by the knife icon. So William is gonna... Who can he hit? We can get here. We're going to be in cover as well. We'll talk more about cover as and when. And we can get 1 attack in on this guy. And he's down. He's 1 shot. And then we're over to Lee Sing. Now she's got 7 action points. It takes 6 just to shoot her sniper rifle. So she's got 1 shot. And then because she's in quite a nice safe position to snipe from, we're going to keep the 1 action point and use it here. Basically it's going to make us duck down into cover in effect, give us more of a chance of being missed when people shoot at us. We'll see how well that goes. Oh my word, they've got a big robot. The red ring is his attack range, I assume. No, actually it's his view range. I'm not sure why we've got that icon at this stage. We'll talk more about that when we're sneaking up on somebody. But as you can see, they're killing all our mates.
Come on, you piece of...
Right, so our ally here.
Hang in there, November. Almost got it.
Major Veer is trying to fix the vehicle. Right, so William, we've got 7 action points. I think we're going to get around the back here. And then give this guy a whack. And William's got 1 action point left, so we'll do lead duck down thing. A little bit of cover. These things can you 1-shot another dude. Fantastic. And again, we could carry over the point into the next round, but at the moment I think this is the best way to use the points we've got. We haven't actually got much to use odd action points on once the main weapons have been used at this point anyway. Right. That vehicle is going to be not too good when we meet one of those for real.
Ha! Got it. November, you have targeting control.
Right, so now the vehicle's fixed. We can take its weapon under our control. I can just change characters at the bottom of the screen, including the vehicle, using the bumpers. So we're going to go into attack mode so we can place where this guy is going to fire, and we want to cover as many enemies as we can, but no allies with this red circle. If they get a little red glow around them, they're going to get hit. So hopefully over there, up by William, that Dorsey killer's going to get hit, and he's not. So let's see. Unfortunately, the camera wouldn't let us see that hit, but it worked perfectly. So we can run over here. We'll get into cover on the way. And we're going to go into ambush, which is like an Overwatch. We'll see how that works out. We've only got one guy left anyway, so if Lee Sin can get another cracking one shot. There you go, the combat's over.
Over here, you two. Come here. Listen, if you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam. We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it?
I like it. Understood, Major.
And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no giving up here. There's no going back.
No
All right,
pressure then.
Move out.
Right, we are now in the game. So I'm listening to the radio. So we've got a nutter up on the cliff with a rocket launcher. He's the guy we need to get to. There you go. Right, first we can loot what we've just beaten in combat. And as you can see here, you can loot all of the corpses on the field in one go. We got some ammo there. Junk is just sellable loot. The spikes, they're the ammo for some forms of weapon. Junk, ammunition, yellow snowball. You can throw a yellow snowball at an enemy. It counts as a kind of a poison sort of gas attack. So I think that's everything. You can also at any stage press left trigger on your controller and it will highlight anything that potentially is lootable. Although it will continue to do that after you've looted stuff. Right. He doesn't look very friendly either. Right, we're going to loot this guy here. No, we're going to examine him. This guy's been shot at point blank range. Right, as we move up here, we will see this guy's red circle. He will start to see us as soon as we cross that line. So what we're going to do is select just Lee Sin. William's going to stay low. We've got a choice here. Either we can snipe him from over here and it will count as a stealth kill. Or we can send William in. In fact, we'll do that because you'll see how stealth works. If I go into attack mode and I press this to attack this guy, as William runs in, that eye is going to fill up. If we can hit him before that eye fills up, which I think we just managed there, that is a sneak attack. And we've looted him. So now we reselect both our characters, and as we move up here, Lee will catch up with us. So that guy just got completely obliterated. So one of our vehicles over here. So there may be some survivors. Someone sliced open this ranger's abdomen and removed his intestines. Judging by the expression on his frozen on his dead face, he was alive when it happened. Right, so we're not up against people we have to have any qualms about taking down by the sound of it.
How should I know? Maybe you blew her up already.
Right, we've got a little incident going on up here.
Where is she? I don't know.
We've got some lootable boxes.
Fuck! Your friends are here. Okay, Highlanders. Drop your guns and she doesn't die. Got it?
Right, I think a little tip here is if you haven't got hard ass or kiss ass level 1, but you're kind of like negotiating skills in different forms, then you can't do anything here other than attack this person who will then kill the hostage. So
All right, fine.
to keep this person alive, make sure you got level 1 of one of those skills, because there you go, they've legged it.
Thanks. Saved my life. You probably should have killed that gal, though. Gonna warn her friends.
It's okay, Jodie. We were trying to keep you alive.
Appreciate it. Just watch yourself. They're right outside.
Okay.
Not likely. Most of them burned with our transport. Couple more went under the ice.
Yeah, driving on the ice wasn't a good plan, was it?
Wait, Major Tom. He might have made it. Saw him take off like a bat out of hell after we wrecked. Don't know if he'll come with you if you find him. He gets pretty spooked, but take these. Might get his attention. Major's just his nickname. You can just call him Tom when you find him.
We've got to find someone called Tom who likes cigarettes. We'll come back for you.
Okay. I'll guard your rear.
Thank you very much.
Careful.
Right, so we can loot these containers. Jodie will become a possible companion a little bit later in the game. And she comes as a sniper. We've got a little campsite here. Whose campsite is this?
We're gonna slip this into your path before you leave in the morning.
We just want you to know how proud we are of you, and that we'll be praying hard for your safe return.
And don't you worry about us, none. We'll get by. We always do.
Remember not to sass the officer. And don't drive so fast. You ain't reached the Colorado and back?
Just keep your head down and your eyes open. We'll be counting the days till you come home.
Oh, there's a little recorded message there from Jodie's parents. I'm rather glad we kept her alive now. Would have felt sad if we'd lost her. Right. The Dorses are around here somewhere. So I think... There you go.
More Highlanders coming.
Ah! Ruining our fun. Guess we better finish off the rest of them.
Oh, these really aren't nice people.
Don't let them get the drop on us.
Right, so what's this? 2 against 5. Let's see how we get on. So, this is all going to be about positioning. Now, what we can do is go into a view mode and have a good little look around the battlefield. Obviously, rotate the camera, zoom the camera in and out. So, we've got one guy down here. We've got a guy down there. We've got a couple over here. So, what I think we're going to do, we need to get into cover before this firefight starts. So, William can duck in here, and Lee Sing can get into this cover here. We're going to go into attack mode and shoot this guy to start the combat. Cool, he's down. Now, what I completely forgot to do was heal at all, and I think we shall. We can use this to heal up during combat. It takes 3 action points. Why is it not letting me use it? No skill restriction. So can I please heal? Let me figure this out. Target, self, melee, go. I think that's a little bit odd. We'll manage. We're going to take it a little bit more cautiously than I thought we were going to, though, because of that. No, we'll get in here into cover. Go on, go, go, go. Maybe we can heal down here. No, we haven't got enough action points. We'll get into cover. We'll be fine. William's very tough. Now, you've got no one you can hit from up there, have you? No. The lines of sight are clearly blocked, so we'll move you. We'll move you over to here, into that full shield, which is hard cover, but we've got one action point. So you just duck in there. And there you go. They're missing William. Oh, there's a melee guy. He's coming in. He didn't miss. That guy missed with one shot. Okay, can we heal now, please? Thank you. I'm not quite sure what happened before, whether that was me or the game or what. I can whack this guy. We'll do that. And we'll duck down into that defensive posture. Now, we're going to move Lee Sing over to here. Into hard cover. That's full shield, means we've got hard cover. But it is directional, and just in case, although I think William's going to take all the aggro, but we'll put her into the defensive position just in case, rather than... Oh no, see, she did take some fire and it all missed. Whereas William's getting a bit beaten here. He can take it. Oh, they shot your daughter, William. What are you going to do about that? You're going to have to heal again. That's okay. That's what comes with having to run out and whack the enemy. And we're going to go for cover again because he seems to be a bit of a fire magnet at the moment. But we're going to take down... We've got the percentage chance to hit. 80% on him. 80% him. 80% him. We'll have that one. And... we're going to carry over our point this time. Oh, and we've charged up a special attack. We can use that next turn. Cool. William's cover plan is working. And they got one hit on Lee Sing. So we're going to finish this guy off, hopefully. But we don't need to heal William, so we can get in and give this guy a whack. Oh, that was a nice big hit. And then you can take out this guy, Lee Sing. Go on, hit him. Oh, you missed. We'll go into cover. Because I'm sure... yeah, William's going to take all the aggro now, I think, because he's right there. No, that guy's still insisting on shooting at my sniper. That's interesting. I would have fought with somebody in the adjacent space. There you go, William. Well done. Go on, come and give this guy a whack. We'll heal up. It's not going to make a huge amount of difference now. One more whack from William and that guy over there's dead anyway. So we'll let William do the honours. There you go, he's down. Lovely. Another area cleared. And we'll get on with the looting. And once somebody's got the luck skill, trained up, whoever's got the luck skill trained up, you will get bonus cash loot when they start looting around the place. There's nothing else around here to loot apart from the bodies. We'll go through the inventory in one go rather than keep stopping and having a look. Just to get us started in this game. Right, so now we've got Both characters selected for movement. We got some people here. Is that just guts, did that say? There's some guts. Let's examine those. Impression of a body in the snow surrounded by blood and footprints. Someone was butchered here, then taken away. There's some nasty stuff going on around here. But we'll take a medical pack. Nobody can actually use that until somebody's got a first aid skill. We've got lockpicking level 1, which is handy because we can get in here and get 2 grenades. Oh, that was close. It nearly landed right on. The shadows are brilliant there. Look, I like them.
You hearing this, Erastus? You ought to be here. The deluge of blood has begun, and I'm winning, big brother.
So that's the nutter on top of the cliff showing off. Right, now we've got another little test, a tutorial of detection. There's a turret over here, and that's his red detection circle. Over here we've got another one of these Dorsey warbots, and he's got his own detection circle. We'll see his when the characters are close enough to detect it. So that's why I was a bit puzzled as to why his showed up in that first battle. Now we need to be careful, we don't want to cross these red lines. Can we get into this computer? Enter command, yes. There's... So without the nerd stuff skill, we can still access this computer and disable the turret, so that's one less detection zone to worry about, and then we can just run straight over here and just stay away from him. I don't think we want to get into a fight with him, just the two of us. Right. We've just used our perception skill has detected the mine over here by the loot box just above us. But we're going to go in here first. Again, we've got lockpicking level 1 so we can get through this gate. So 1 level of lockpicking is quite handy to have. We've got some armour. So we are going to have a little look. We're going to give William the armour, since he's the one who has to run out the front and be mad. This is ammo. We can actually equip stuff on the fly during combat as well. So we can equip the grenade there on William. But if we wanted to switch what was in that slot, we can do it any time during combat. And switching gear doesn't cost any action points during combat. And everyone shares the same mass inventory. So you don't really have to build a load out for like your run out. Everything is available and everything can be switched. So that's quite good. It really keeps the game flowing. Right, so we're going to heal up William just in case this goes wrong. So we've got a mine just here, but we've got nobody with explosive skill level 1 to disarm it. So we're going to go around it, hopefully. We've got an upgraded sniper rifle, we got some ammo for it, and a smoke grenade. So that's quite handy. And now this generator here, we need to activate this, no skill required. And head up this way. A booze box. Okay, so we've got to clear the guys off the top of the dam with the rocket launcher, but the Major will assist. So we've just picked up a rabbit's paw there, which can go in the utility slot of a character, but the 2 characters that I picked up at the beginning of the game come with something in that slot already. So William's getting a +1 to his penetration rolls, and a little bit of button confusion there, excuse me. And Lee Sing is getting her detection time increased by 0.2 of a second, which is an amount. We'll look at that more later when it's more of use in the game. Ammo box to loot. Now, ammo shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially as we're running one melee character straight off the bat. The only time I've really found it an issue is if you've got a couple of people using the same ammo type. But that can be avoided pretty quickly just by giving somebody an assault rifle that uses a different ammo to the ammo that the machine gunner uses. Right, let's go in. I think we're going to have a little bit of a tutorial boss fight. There he is.
Ah, damn it. Looks like we killed them all. Guess the fun's over.
Maybe not.
Wait a minute. Maybe not. Howdy, Hotlander. Oh, as much fun as it is killing folk long distance, I like it best when the deluge of blood happens up close and personal. You know what I mean? The rest is gonna be sorry he stayed home. He loves him some entrails.
Very unpleasant. Because we got melee combat level 2, we can take the mickey out of the state of his knife.
Ooh, I'll sharpen my knife on your bones, and I'll wash it clean in your blood. For the deluge is coming, you heathen, and I'm its harbinger. And it all begins here, you little prairie dog. What I do to you, the Dorsey's gonna do to all of Colorado. So squeal all you want. No one's coming to save us.
Haha! Job done. Right, I guess we've got to tidy up the rest of these guys now. And there's the Major, Major Vera. Vera. We'll go with Vera. Okay, so we're into combat. Lee is already in a nice piece of cover here. So we'll go to her first and we'll take a shot. 95% go. Oh, we're not one shot in this guy. I guess they're a little bit tougher already. And yeah, we'll take the cover point. Now William has to get into combat. So I think if we run around and up this side, we're going to stay in a decent amount of cover. And we'll put 1 point into the evasion. We're not taking any damage. Oh, the Major is. But the Major's also putting out some fire. Right, William. Let's get in and whack someone. And then cover. And then Lee, can you finish one of these guys off? Kill him. Perfect. That's going to be one less hit hopefully up there on William. They've got some reinforcements. That guy's got a rocket launcher. The Major's drawing some fire and they're missing her, which is good. And that guy just missed William from right in front of him, and they're missing these things, and the Major's not missing. That went quite well. Right, William, we're going to get you to here so you're still in cover from these two. And then you're going to whack this dude here. And again. Oh, that was how did you miss him? Right, we'll finish this guy off. Now these red barrels, as you may suspect, are explodable, but in this situation so far they're not really useful, so I'm not taking one of those out yet. They can also cover an area of the map in fire for a few turns, which can be a little bit annoying if you need to get melee characters on the other side of the fire, because they will catch fire running through it. Ooh! William is the damage magnet there. He even took a rocket to the knee, but the cover saved him. I think we're going to have to heal him. It's much better to keep a character up on their feet than it is to have to go and revive them. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Can we... Aha! We've got our special attack charged up for William. Charge this ability up with each successful attack. Leap up and slam the ground, sending out a stunning shockwave around you. Let's do that. We didn't do that. Can we do it now? No, we haven't got enough action points. I messed that right up. Cover, William. Cover. Duck and cover. But it's okay. We're going to have to heal up Lee now. I want to start saving some extra action points if possible. I can only carry 2 over here. Now she's healed up, we'll go for carrying over 2 action points instead of ducking into cover. That guy's missed William twice. Brilliant. He's missed twice. William is the master of not getting hit so far. The mage has taken that guy out. So, come on, William. Let's get some damage put out here now. We'll cover. It seems safest. Go on, Lee Sing. Fantastic. Oh, I thought we'd one-shot that guy. He must have like 1 hit point left. And we're going to carry over 2 points again. See, that's the difference between carrying over points and not ducking into cover. But it's okay, it's manageable. He's been taken out, and, well, there you go. The last 2 were taken out by the Major. So well done, Major Vera. Mission updated. We need to talk to the Major. We've leveled up. For now, let's see what loot we got laying around up here. That's not a dead person we killed. That's a pre-existing corpse. Right. We've got a Veteran Ranger's Star, which gives +1 to the hard-ass skill. That might be handy. Junk. Some money. Right, come on, let's get the whole group looted, please. Ammo teeth. That must count as junk. We've got a rocket launcher and a rocket. A big lighter. It's very specific. Right, any containers around here? Yep. One medical box. We'll get that. We'll take those. We will get somebody trained into first aid so we can use those as soon as we level up. But first, Major Prasad's breath steams from her clenched teeth. Her guts are spilling out through her fingers.
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors?
Not really, no. Oh, we did. Private Bell.
You did. Well, now...
She's grimacing. Right, we got some orders.
All over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado Springs. Establish a headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base. Support the Patriarch, no matter what.
Support the Patriarch no matter what. There are our orders.
And the Patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't. And the Rangers are fucked. And that brings me to the secret orders.
The secret orders. Okay, so we need to stick by this Patriarch because we need his support back in Arizona. How secret?
Got them from General Woodson.
Secret orders that only one person knows are the
from the Patriarch,
dodgiest
General
kind.
Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. We have to find them.
So we need to find Angela Death. Okay. What do you know about the Patriarch?
Yet. He's the boss of Colorado. He's rich And he's willing to share food and supplies with Arizona in exchange for a little firepower. So we better not mess this up.
Okay.
No. She
Angela
found
Death.
her way home, then found out all her squad mates had died fighting. Cortez. Probably why she volunteered for the advanced team mission. Got her away from her ghost.
Fair
Wait a
enough.
second. Catch my breath, and we can go.
That sounds optimistic if you're holding in your intestines, but let's give it a go. I haven't got hard ass, I don't know what I'd be able to do if I had. How bad do you think the wounds are? Her grip tightens on her side, holding her guts in, but she doesn't look down.
How bad my wounds are. We can't stay here.
Okay, we'll help you up. You pull her up, her shaky smile becomes an agonized grimace. You look down, her intestines have slumped out of her, tumbling to the snow. Oh hell, that's what I'd say if my intestines tumbled out of me, I'm sure. She's dead. Well, it's best to have a look at what she's got. She's got some more armor, that's good. Some expert pipes, which are junk. Some scout pants, that's leg armor. We've got an assault rifle. And we've got some more ammo. Right, that's not a bad little stash. Over here, there's Major Tomcat. We can have him as a companion. Oh, there's a loot box here. We'll get that first. Most encounters seem to have a substantial loot stash around somewhere, so I'm just going to finish looting actually before we go to Major Tom. There'll be a couple of big crates, or a weapon crate and an armor crate. Let's get Major Tom sorted out. Perception 1, hiss. As you get close, you see the cat has a dog tag rather than a collar, which is embossed with the name Tom. It's a cat in a ranger hat, isn't it? Look at him. Take out the cigarettes from Jodie Bell and wave them at the cat. Tom climbs down eager for a smoke. Fair enough. You're that kind of cat. You're now just kind of a companion. Yeah, I think he counts as an ally. We can't directly control him. He gives us, I think, maybe a buff. And he will do stuff in combat. And as you level up your animal whisperer skill, which we didn't need to get Major Tom on our side, but we will for other animals. The higher your skill, the bigger and badder the animals you can tame. Right. Onwards.
Hey, Jerry, little brother, how goes that deluge of blood? You dry gulch them Hotlanders yet? You rushed this? Jared's dead?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Down like a dog?
He was a dog.
If I ever catch who did this, they're dead. Every last one of them dead. You hear me? My brother will be avenged.
We'll see about that. So we've really upset these local kind of raider tribe, I guess they might be. On top of whatever work we actually came here to do. Right, we have found a vehicle. With this we can travel to Colorado Springs, which is where the story will progress. But looking at the length of the episode, I think we're going to take a break right here. Next episode, which will be out very soon, I'm going to go ahead and record it right now. We'll be meeting up with the Patriarch, establishing a base, rolling up a couple of brand new characters to join the team, and also getting a companion or two. And then venturing out forth to see what we actually need to get on with. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a like if you've liked it. Very narrative heavy here, so I hope you've been a little bit tweaked by the story and you want to see more. Any suggestions, always welcome, as you know, guys. Subscribe if you want to stay in touch. But for now, from me, take care of yourselves and each other, and goodbye.